Surely they're going to have to come through that smoke. The dualies are pretty good, especially in pistol rounds, but still alone against 3 or 4 people. It might be tough. Flash doesn't really do anything. Good headshot. He's back down into oranges, and he's doing fine. Couple of kills. Shush and Tessus joining in, and Wiz alone against 5. That stack worked so incredibly well, even in spite.
You could see that Heroic never felt the pressure. They felt like they were always advantage. EG, after throwing those smokes, they waited. They wanted to see if Heroic bit. But if you're the favorites in this kind of matchup, and this main team, they even have a women's team on top of that, and with just Glocks, don't think that this is going to be anything too special. Well, some dinks, but just a single casualty taken on the side of Heroic.
It's running really low at the moment, Maui. I don't know about this. Smoke up, Yabby. He's on top with the MP9. He can see everything, and they have to trust in the smoke. They don't have time to check everything. 8 seconds now. Hex is going to be picking up Tessus, and it is looking a little bit better. 3 versus 4. The bomb almost stopped, but they get the plant in the end. 3 on 3. I can't believe that EG got into this position at all.
Oh, and I can't believe that Breeze actually has stayed alive. This is going to be such a late lurk play if he's able to make it. Heroic, they have no utility. They don't even seem to have a kit. And Hex doesn't want to wait for Breeze to come. It's just Yabby, and this is a... Wow, I can't believe that this has worked for EG. That is a surprising result in that round.
You have to assume, you have to, especially getting so close in Rio. That has to be the headline that he's looking for. Little 1-2 punch there. Yabby being traded for automatic. And Cadian, the scout doing the job, but Breeze is so close, and he was never in doubt about what he wanted to do. Leaving it in a 2-on-3. Stown and Hex just making a cross. They know that they're locked in. They can get to the bomb site, but they're in a very questionable position here, EG.
Oh yeah, Shush. He's biding his time. Can't actually spot the planter just yet, but this is a pinch from 3 different directions. Tessus is a little bit far, so Heroic may want to wait. Oh, they're not waiting, actually. They're letting Hex isolate the duels there, and that may come back to bite him. Stown just burns alive, and now it's all up to Tessus. They didn't wait for him at all.
I wanted to see how the Molotov interacted with the Hay card. It looked like he was out of it, but somehow he wasn't, and now it's on Tessus instead. 1 versus 2, and he's picked up the first headshot on Breeze, but Hex up on the box as wide as he could be, getting the...
Have to show that all that time in the lab, all those rocket scientists that Valence was propping up, they have to come to work right now.
Ooh, yeah. Hopefully they can. Hex this off with a good opening. That's not bad at all. Yabby's fighting at all fronts, but he's got some backup with Shush. If Shush doesn't get that kill, he's going to get shot in the back instead. Yabby pretty much sealing the round with that double. That's huge. Very hard when you're swiveling around like that, looking basically at your back half the time. Breeze and Nealon, 2 versus 4. They need a mistake. Instead, they get shot for the smoke, so something of the opposite happening here and again.
Oh, wow.
That's just unfair.
Expected from them.
And this current iteration of Heroic also, once they're in the lead, they seem much more disciplined than some of their early days in terms of not giving up those advantages, right?
Who just hit very nice shots. Like, there's only so much you can do if Hex is wallbanging you with an AK. And Cadian, he opened up the round, wants to clean it up too. Just doesn't seem like there's too much for EG in this one.
Slight reposition every time. Keeps them guessing, and he's back with another one. A little bit of a double jump, and that's 4 kills with the AWP. Still nice to get that warmed up, and I'm sure someone will pick up the AWP, so Hex, not really anything you can do right now. Looking for another Deagle headshot. Maybe got close there, but eventually the cavalry is going to arrive, and Heroic got back in the lead. This is crazy.
Oh, look at this flash, too. The setup is here.
Yeah, they're not playing around. Double flash to set it up. I don't think there's any way that EG could have read that there were this many people. It means 1 person at the A bomb site, and EG are not ready for it. The spray down nearly there. Wiz is going to get a kill finally, but it's a 2-on-3 now, and they've got to be confused about what exactly is going on. Just down ready. Although they are trying to run him down, but not quite quick enough. And he reads it so well. This is why he's cracked that top
on display from Stown to just swing back into it. I mean, it's supported by the fact that he had a teammate that could have rotated in from CT, but you throw the molly, you usually want to play the time, but he knows that the T's expect that. They don't expect him to swing back in there, but play is that EG have lost Banana 2 gun rounds in a row, so it's very obvious that they should go for something A-centric. And so if you're Nealon, you're just in a very poor position for calling this round.
Question is, what could they do with it? They're going to be pretty quickly. That's actually nice. They're really moving fast behind it. So still 3 people at A. They need the opening, though. And Cadian and Yabby, the crossfire is so efficient. Finally, there's Wiz taking up Cadian. Yabby, they know he's somewhere in the site. The flash, it did work. but unfortunately, Yabby was flashed as well. It looked like all 3 members of EG were flashed behind that, and maybe he's locked in there in the back. Just a grenade, but not an HE to land on top of him, so at least that's something. The smoke, though, making it hard, and they almost lined up for him. Down with another shot. It's all on Hex, that he can't handle it. 1 versus 3. They fell too soon in that afterplant.
A lot of options have opened up for Nealon and the playbook.
Kaden coming back into it, and he does check it. That's some heads-up play. Breeze goes down, and Cadian, he is so bold with that AWP. He's not going to give it up. A 3rd kill as he takes down Hex. And Wiz now, 1 versus 5.
Oh yeah, he's brimming with confidence right now. He feels completely emboldened by the fact that he doesn't probably expect that there's an op trained on his angle. So those dry peeks likely, well, okay. Nice shot from Wiz, but yeah, those re-peeks from Cadian, the best for EG. And this first shot, that kicks it all off. After Cadian hits that, he also feels like he's in his bag in that moment.
We do have a...
Yeah, and this is their map pick. Let's not forget that. So, EG... You really want to give yourself some cushion to work with. But Yabby, he's ripping it out from him. Pistol out at this point. 4K for Yabby. He could find the ace right here. He's feeling himself a bit. Waiting for that Hex peek, and there it is. Yabby with...
That's how we do it.
Heroic are teaming with confidence.
Yeah.
Every single person peeking when maybe they shouldn't be, taking all of these fights, but they're winning them. And that's sometimes what Counter-Strike is. If you're winning all your fights, you can do whatever you want.
And also, didn't have the instant impact that I was expecting. Oh, look at this. You talked about boldness, but this is outright criminal. Just pushing for the smoke and taking down automatic. At least Breeze is able to get 1 in return, but it's still a 4-on-4. Actually, I take it back. Breeze is hitting the shots right here. Cadian is in the middle, and he's got someone with him from Banana as well. So this is just an all-out chaotic round. They've switched places, and now Heroic are struggling to get back to the A-bomb site.
Oh, and we see that no one even from Heroic was defending the site. That's a molly out from Yabby, but EG, they have a free bomb site for the taking right now, but they're not getting in. Yabby still fighting, and Breeze dinked, taken down. EG have no idea that there's nobody here still. Okay, finally, they've opened the door.
They've realized, but yeah, how could they know? It's so confusing. Nice shot from Wiz, good read, and he takes down Tessus, but they still need to plant that bomb, and it's on him, so eventually he's going to make his way off that balcony. 2-on-2, and the timing is godlike, walking it through, but Wiz, he's able to find the shot anyway. Great double, and now it's Cadian versus Hext. 1-on-1 here, and Cadian is very, very low on health. Kid already picked up. Molotov on top's going to buy a little bit of extra time for Hex to reposition, knowing that Cadian could not possibly be defusing that bomb. And Cadian, he wants to go for the 1 shot. He's saying, you know what, I've got 1 chance at doing this. 1 single shot, might as well make it an AWP. He's going to tag it, and Hex will take him down. 11-4 at the end in favor of Heroic, but EGP in CT spawn, which is a very tiny detail, but in certain circumstances, it could make a big difference. Look at Stout.
What?
He's just crept behind. He's a spy.
This is crazy.
Can't believe that he's made it here. 17 seconds, and Nealon's about to have a heart attack. Shush gonna get the headshot, and he picks up a double as well. They're actually attacking the other bomb site. Wiz is the only one alive back here, and he can still win the round, but he has to stay alive, and he won't. Cadian takes him down. This is such a disturbing round. Early chance there with the Deagle. AK in a bit of a fight. Oh, actually, the Galil and Yabby's gonna win that fight up close. Automatic looked like he had the timing down. They're going to realize now there's a lot of people on this bomb site. Still about 40 seconds, so let's see. Yeah, they realize, they see how many people are in there, and they know they have the time. And unfortunately, Nealon, he put down the last smoke that he had.
This is a tough spot for him, though.
Especially wedged up into the corner with absolutely no backup. They're already pre-firing it. They're going to be down on top as well. Like you said, 2 would have been a miracle. Not going to happen, and the bomb will be planted here. So 13-4 at the moment. Looking very likely that it's going to be 14 before this is done. Breeze hoping for another follow-up headshot. And that would have been spectacular. That would have given him a chance. It's not going to happen, though.
It's the team effort that we're used to seeing from Heroic. Everybody finding a way to get theirs.
That is a nice flick. Almost, if he misses that shot, that MAC-10 is dangerously close. Tessus is going to go down as well, and that defensive AWP on Wiz actually coming in full effect right now. Jumping through, Cadian, no! That's not supposed to happen. He just decided to try and win the round anyway. After Wiz had basically taken it away, he charged to the smoke and sprayed down 3 people on the EG side. Now, Hex and Nealon have got to be wondering, if we can't win this clutch, This is going to be such a painful loss on Inferno. There's no doubt. Cadian, we've already had one ace on the heroic side. Shush going to deny Cadian that one, but he's going to make sure they win the round anyway. A 2
hero stuff coming out from Cadian, just plowing right through into the bomb site. I think there might have been some kind of flash to help set him up with this, but he just charges on in. He actually smokes himself off, bunny hops in. Oh my goodness, wow. From his perspective, it's similar, it's just as impressive. That was a beautiful clear from Tessus. And Cadian, he's already trained in on the angle. Nice shot from Automatic, takes 2 down. Okay, there's a little bit of life here for EG. Although it's slowly being snuffed out. Tessus finds the return. Now 2 on the round. And they're just leaving Hex here with an MP9. Neelan's flirting with the idea of moving back towards A, but with Wiz controlling bracket, I think this is going to actually be a B plate. No, not like this. Hex not even looking at the angle, and Stown takes him down. But there's still another player in wait, but the flash is beautiful coming out from Tessus. If you think you have an opportunity from EG, Heroic, they already know about it.
Yeah, they know everything, and even in the rare case that there's something they haven't thought about, they have the incredible skill to just make up for it and pave it all the way over, so it doesn't even matter. Wiz, I don't think realizing, oh, surely don't knife him, you already win the game, does it really matter?
No.
Wiz,
Stop.
he's not gonna check behind him, surely, Yabby.
You don't need to do this.
No, you don't.
Oh, you don't need to do that. That's why you don't need to do that. But I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, why not?
That was a beautiful double from Automatic, though.
Do you think that feels like a good round to win if you're EG, kind of knowing when you spin around, you're like, oh, he could have killed me, you know, 5 different times?
I don't think he knows. I think he probably. Oh yeah, actually, with how close he was, he definitely knew.
Looks like a pretty plain 4-on-5 B execute coming out here from the heroic side. That's a set piece to try and take this down. Although Hex is going to defend it expertly with the AK-47, no problems at all. Goes for another one, but it doesn't really matter at that point. Neelan will take down Shush, and it leaves Yabby in a 1 versus 4. That, again, he has absolutely no chance of winning here. They know where he is, and eventually Wiz is going to be the one to find him, so...
Yeah, this was a pick a setup and stick with it moment for EG. There's not too much proactive play going on with what they're doing.
Oh, dear.
Neelan, there's a flash right in his face. That's beautiful from Heroic. This is the pounce. This might be it, but no, Hex stands his ground to find 2. 3-on-3. Wiz is pretty quick with his rotation, but he might not expect someone so deep into construction. This spot from Shush, there is just no way you're going to think of that.
Yeah, and especially when you come around the corner with the AWP, the gun barrel showing quite a bit ahead, so Shush is going to have such a great amount of advanced warning. And you could see Breeze is still legging in on the other side, trying to get there. Cadian, good shot to take down Automatic, and now it's pretty easy to figure out. They've already heard the footsteps. Yabby's waiting for him. The barrel, keeping him alive for a second, and that's all it will be. A victory on Inferno for Heroic as they bring down...
He has a smoke that would likely be used for a retake, but he wants to actually just control some space right here. But Heroic, they're not even respecting the smoke, jumping right on through, and that's one for nil. Oh my goodness, actually, wow, EG, they're on the site already, and Heroic, that was a perfect smoke from Hex. Okay, I gotta put this out there. They're just rushing once again.
Yeah, Tech9's to lead. Hex, that MP9 is doing great work. That's a good double. Buys some time, slows everything down enough for the rest of EG to really get here. Yabby's trying to find it home, but it's not going to be possible.
Immediately, they want to hunt down Neelan, but he has deployed some excellent defensive utility, but Tessus disrespects it. Wow, that is bold from him, but his teammates, they've been cut off. That's one prong of the attack eliminated.
Have to put up a really good retake, but look at Heroic already. They're ready to fight way outside of the bomb site. They want to put the pressure on EG. They know that some of them are going to be retaking from this position. There's 3 people waiting for them. Wiz taken down by Cadian, and now it's right back into a 2-on-2. No smoke at the moment to try and cover that bomb, but it doesn't even matter. Automatic and Breeze, that far away from being a 3rd man on the site. Smokes are set up to try and get in, and makes them able to swing really wide into the bomb site. 50 seconds on the clock, and they're going to go straight for the bomb plant. But hear the smoke. They're ready. AK and M4 on the other side, and Shush is denied.
Oh, there's nowhere to stand for Heroic. They can't get the bomb down. But they're making a proactive play regardless. In typical Heroic fashion, they are the masters of their own destiny, but Hex, he's aware of this, and he's holding the line. Takes down Tessus, Cadian too. There is nowhere for Heroic to go.
So there's a little lull in the game here. There's a slowdown. We have to know that Heroic could be pushing us instead. of worrying about the bomb plant. So Hexed, yeah, well done. Couple of kills to secure the round.
Who are you?
Very awkward, doesn't it? Just looking at the timer, 17 seconds. And now they're going to be making noise. Everyone knows what's coming. A bit of a missed opportunity, but Breeze is still here. And he catches Shush. Good turnaround. He could have had that double. Going to go right for the bomb plant. Nealon is there to try and see if he can shut it down. He's going to get 2 kills, which is about as good as stopping the bomb on itself, because it's a 1 versus 4 at the end. And Stown could never make it out of that one. So 7-1 the scoreline. And Nealon here, very awkward position to be in if they come through the middle. He has to find a new spot to stand, and he's just around the corner, but you could already tell he was never going to be in the right position. Breeze goes down, and they make that play for the A-bomb site. No problem.
That was clinical for Heroic. And now Heroic have truly found their footing. They've even gone back to the fast tempo plays, and it's worked out for them. And they're now just fighting to stay alive and keep these guns into the next round, but they're being hunted, and Yabby is taking them down. Wow, a double kill for Yabby there as automatic kills down right behind him.
Yeah, and this is so painful. Again, we just now mentioned the economy, how much of a difference it makes, and EG being forced to spend all of their cash.
Yeah, no idea that that attack was going to be coming that quickly, and we see that there's an attempted recovery from this player swinging from Temple, but Cadian, he's holding the line. Cadian had that shot actually in a post plant early on in this game, and he missed it, and it probably felt like a out mid now, EG, but this smoke is going to fade in just a second, and now Heroic, they're going to be in control, but they might not expect that there's a couple players that'll be contesting them from Donut.
Swing is in, and they're at least going to be able to trade it. 5 seconds left. Automatic, he's going to get one there, and a follow-up headshot. The bomb is just planted. It's down on the double instead. He took down Cadian, and that's not how it's meant to go, so it's still a 1-on-3. And let's see if he could find one more headshot. He needs that to even set up this clutch. He knows they're all around. Good click to take down Wiz. And they're still not on that bomb defuse. They have a kit on Nealon, so time is not really the big issue. That jump nearly got him killed. He's still in it fighting, and now they're going to come try and run him down. And finally, Automatic able to pick up the kill at the end. Good. He's hyper aware that something could be coming up. Look at it. It's drawing everybody back. Huge gravity pull here. All of EG worried about the CT spawn at the moment. Nealon going to be dropping Jabby. This is looking pretty good for the defense, although they're going to be careful still. Double kill for him, and they are boxed into this tunnel. 3-on-3, and the bomb not planted. Yeah, it's actually lost in CT spawn.
That bomb's so far away.
Does it spread? Nealon is so close to those flames, I have to assume, but he's still alive.
This round's on a knife's edge, but that bomb, it leaves it firmly in the control of EG. A nice shot from Nealon, a quick scope through the smoke. And now Shush, 1 versus 3. He's going to feel pretty hopeless about his chances here. There are so many angles he's going to have to clear, but that's a great start. The shot on the Breeze, but it's not enough as Automatic has his own op. He smoked the other Molotov'd out. It's exactly the play that Heroic had in store. But breaching this bomb site still will be so difficult, but Tessus makes it possible.
Oh, and Wiz wanting to get back into it. Walks right into the scope. Automatic, though. He's going to get one for the smoke. That makes it a little bit easier. Stown and Shush, the bomb is freshly planted, so they're going to have to defend it for a real long time. First opportunity is there. Stown with the AWP. Not his usual weapon, but he's done a good job so far. And now the MAC-10 on the other side. Nealon, he's got no head armor, so this weapon is still going to hurt. And Shush, he's thinking about it. He had a very slow start. The defuse, he's holding it in, but there comes the swing, and Shush, he is so close. Almost gets it, but not quite enough. The headshot would have done it, and instead...
But it wasn't enough. But this was a beautiful entry from Tessus, and I'm surprised Heroic were able to find a way into this with such limited utility. Goes to show how skilled some of these players are, that even when they are in unfavorable positions, the firepower on the team is still good enough to go toe-to-toe with one like EG. But Nealon able to close it out. That is...
Doesn't want to stick around at the entrance to that cave too much longer either. Cadian, he was waiting for a long time again, but outdone by the FAMAS. Wiz, though. Oh, I can't believe it. How is he allowed to get away with it? Stown is shot in the back. That is crazy, and this might be the ticket for that 11th round. Yabby's on his own, 30 seconds left. He's going to get a couple of quick headshots, and a deep breath here for EG. Just play as a team, and you won't lose this round, but if you fight him one at a time, that could still happen. And there we go. Nealon's going to pick him up. 11-4. This is the hard part.
Getting the lead all day, but closing it out, that's the big question. Tessus, oh no, not like this. 2 instant headshots. Shush contributes as well, and now Yabby finishes it off. That was supposed to be an A exec, but...
And also just having the right people in the right positions here, obviously, for that kind of an A jump. So a lot of different ways you could have positioned yourself, but this is perfect. So, good start on this entirely just to be able to fight this. So, I don't know exactly how Heroic knew that there were going to be that many people in mid. They still almost get wiped up. If not for the mid part of this could have still blown up in their faces. 2 versus 3. Bomb is dropped in the middle and no one's close enough by. They can't win this round anymore. Unless Heroic fight them, I don't think finding the bomb in the middle is going to be an option.
No, there's simply not enough time. It's going to make a mad dash for it. I think Hex recognized that too. Yeah, there is no way. You got to save these guns into the next round. And don't want to die after time, Breeze. Okay.
Yeah, risky.
Yeah, that was very risky, actually. Especially given the fact that it was the young gun in Hex who was able to deliver that first frag. Now, Yabby, he wants a little bit of information back. And Hex, what? No way. He had a Glock. They left him out just to get some information, to collect that info, and yet he's able to find a kill on top of it. This guy is looking like the Terminator right now for EG. No way, not another pistol kill. Can't do it like this. EG, you can't actually, there's no way.
Yeah, Stown decides to take it back. I'm expecting some big trash talk coming out from Hex that they can win this round, but Tessus is not having any of it. What a headshot to follow it up, and now Hex on his own has to finish what is started here with 15 seconds. It's not going to happen. Stown will take him down.
Late mid control being taken. We see that Heroic, though, they're pushing from cave at the same time, meeting him and greeting him. Stown, he is looking so sharp right now. He is just taking names.
How does he know?
Yeah. How?
He's played a lot of battleships. So
oh, what? He just maneuvered around. No way. This is a masterclass round from Stown. I cannot believe he is outmaneuvering them in this fashion. Automatic, the one person at ramp. If Stown clears this, he's just a beast.
He did.
He kind of did actually.
Yeah, he jumped to look over. He had every intention, and he got the quad kill. He almost aced. He basically won this round. Yeah.
I can't. I want to watch him maneuvering through the smoke. How does he make that? How does he choose that?
Which, by the way, if you're watching on Blast.tv, you can do. For all the people that are already doing it, they've already done it. But for the rest of you, it's an option. This is happening. Yeah, there we go.
Man, this is a demo to watch.
It gets worse every time. Every new kill is like, wait a minute, but if he dies here, he's going to watch the demo back and think, all right, so I missed him by less than half a second, and that's what killed me, and that's exactly how it's going to go down. Hex this out of it, and now Yabby's in the middle pushing. Now, Nealon did make his way in there, so maybe no, he's not slipped the net. I was going to say maybe he could escape, but there is absolutely no escaping Heroic at this point in time. They're going to tie the scoreline and make it 11-11.
That was...
And they're on the ramp. Oh, this is good. In the middle of rotation, the timing is epic here for EG, and they're going to be running down Cadian. That's an AWP on the ground, and they keep running for it. Nealon on the double entry. Stown is out here hunting, but Hex smartly limiting in the angle, falling back with the Tech 9. And Yabby and Shush 2 versus 4. What a call from EG.
Yeah, just perfect timing. And now Yabby, he's trying to prod into the bomb site, but there's too many angles being covered at this point. Nealon and Breeze both...
Still probably feel like they have some time on the clock. They have a couple of kits as well, so they should be in a good position. But this first kill on the after plant is going to be absolutely critical. This flashbang does nothing, but the headshot from Tessus will open it up, and it puts the pressure on. Wiz and Hex to the left, and they're in a 2-on-3. That bomb is ticked real far. They get one more headshot. The M4.
And yet they were still able to survive. They were able to hold on. Cadian definitely would have wanted that one back, but even after finding that first kill, it felt like Heroic, they just wanted to play the clock, wanted to wait things out, but Hex with some sharp shooting as Heroic finally had to make their approach.
But they're going to realize he saw a lot of people there, and at least he can call it out.
This position from Automatic, cutting off the rotations. That's 3 players now from Heroic that have no way back into this, or 2 players that is, sorry. But now, Shush, he has to hold the line, and he does. 2 kills from him. This was the last hope from Heroic on this side of the map, and yet Shush, we were talking about him earlier, he's able to come up.
Without the defuse kit, it's going to be a really long defuse. Wiz is looking at it, just comes off the angle, and when he comes back, Tessus is there. That's so unfortunate. Automatic now on his own, 1 versus 4, and he's not going to get even close to it.
Early mid presence being shown from EG. Good nade, actually. That is a lot of damage. Feels like Heroic know exactly what's coming. Yabby holding the line, 2 kills already, and Stown chimes in with a 3rd. Heroic have walled off the cave.
Yeah, when you try and peek that player, suddenly there's a second guy in there that's down. Look at how they're covering for each other. And again, the aggression and just the absolute certainty that they're going to win those fights. Hext on his own. It's going to tie up the scoreline and make it 13-13 with questionable amount of money on the EG side.
Oh, and the push comes in from Shush. Yeah, Shush just dancing around this corner. Seems like EG, they're setting up their utility. Oh, wait, he switches to a smoke, actually. And he's going to be able to collect off of that. That's even better than the Molotov, as a matter of fact. Nealon just trying to charge right through the gray screen. And now Breeze, he's unlocked towards middle. And unlocking this map is what he's doing. What a shot! Takes down Cadian. Okay, that's what we wanted to see from Breeze. Giving us something to believe in. And now the mid-round becomes so simple for Nealon. They had the right individual in the right place at the right time. So Breeze is able to make up for it. He was having a real stinker of a series, I'm going to say.
Yes.
There was not a lot to be happy about if you were a Breeze fan in this one, but this second shot right here. Oh.
Oof.
Wow. Like,
Sit down.
Yep.
If we can have a couple of more of those, then maybe we don't even need overtime. Maybe EG could finish it right now. They're going to try and test us in the bomb site. He's going to pick up one and a quick double. I feel like he's been doing that every time they show up. When he's on the site, he's usually ready for them. Stown's going to take down Nealon as well, and this time the B call is falling flat, and it's, I mean, you can understand why they want to do it. Trying to see if they could beat Heroic before they have a chance to play proactively, before they have a chance to do anything. Smokes coming in, Molotovs as well. Putting a bit of pressure in the afterplant here on EG, but they're not getting the kills right now, Heroic, and time is running out. They need to get this defuse right now. Nealon running down instead. Oh, this is looking great. Yabi's on his own, and instead, EG 16-13 as they upset Heroic. Overpass now with Heroic on the CT side. They're ready, but so is EG. The Glocks are coming through the tunnel, and now they're getting that wide angle, and they're just running down this defense. They're not going to slow it down. They want to keep it going. Shush finally putting an end to it with a couple of headshots, but it might have been too late.
Ooh. Yabi. He's going to have to bring this one back. 1 versus 3. Okay, there's one. Breeze down, and there's another. It's just Nealon. He's jumping on top of him, but Nealon is able to recover on the big stage.
Huge stack with a scout behind. Got to be real careful here. Another headshot.
No.
It's Yabi to follow it up. 3 kills on the side of Heroic, and this is a problem.
And the players from EG just weren't able to hit their shots. That's more or less what it was. They got swarmed, they were overwhelmed, and now Stown is playing a disgusting off angle. If Breeze clears this, that'd be amazing. And Stown actually peeks in. That's an opening, but Hex has to do it too.
Yep, they need at least one more of those, and probably even then, because the bomb is still stranded out here, it's going to be tricky. Oh, the panic is set in. Long-range stink, but he does get the kill on Shush anyway. We're down to 40 seconds. There are really no more surprises here. Almost running it down. There's Cadian with the aggression and taking down Hexton, because Breeze is so low on health already. You would have to say there should be no way that he could win this one. Cadian's walking up behind him. Knife out. In fact, they both had the knife out. That's a bit awkward. All right, there's the headshot. He can't really get the bomb and get to the bomb side. He has to try and find the kill on Yabi, who beats right in. And somehow, Breeze comes in with the clutch at the end. That's...
EG, they are going into the waiting arms of several.
Nealon's going to get caught right there, but quick return. It's all on Stown. He's the only defender here. The rest of them are trying to get up behind him, but 20 seconds left. Oh, and that's going to commit the AWP. If they lose this now, they can't recover that sniper. That's an expensive weapon that's going to get thrown to the ground. Hexed with one more opening, and EG with one more round. Yabi, he's going to try and slow walk it out of here and save that M4A1.
Early lead, they start putting pressure onto their opponents. They always are enacting some kind of plan, and this time around, this is surely good for at least one.
Yeah, and maybe Automatic is going to be found as well. Yabi is on one of these, but I think Stown is out there with him as well. There's the kill on one, and no one's thinking, well, there could be another flank. Why would you ever suspect a double flank? It's just so crazy. And then from inside of the bomb site, Shush is going to be picking up Wiz. It's Breeze and Hex left to try and make this at least an expensive round in terms of the money. Try and get some rifles away, although Hex looks like that's even going to be impossible. It's a flawless round. They just take it away from EG.
A couple nades. but there were no bodies. And that's what you need to slow down Yabby. That's what you need to slow down Stound, because they're going to challenge that space, and they're going to take everything from you if you give it to them. So Heroic...
I was going to say that's such a favorable fight for Tessus every single time, except for that dreaded one dink at a distance. 30 seconds, Cadian. That's an important kill. Going to put a little bit of attention over at Long, and with a smoke, he just sprays them down. A double headshot to bring down Breeze and Hex. That's disgusting. 18 seconds now, and this time it looks like maybe EG are the one that are going to get robbed. If this 2-on-2 works out in favor of Heroic, they had no business being in this round. If not for Stound and that ridiculous spray. Automatic trying to reposition, but Cadian's out there on Long. He finds the shot, and now he's sandwiched in. The wall bang comes through, and Heroic will pick up a second round.
He's just been silent about this approach. Stound still keyed in on the angle, though. And this is going to be a huge fight. Good flash, perfect flash, as a matter of fact, from Wiz. Great support, and that's going to actually lead Heroic to a quick rotation.
Okay. He peeked right into that crosshair. That's a bit unfortunate. 25 seconds. Shush has gone down, but there's still a chance because of the time that's left. The spray is in, and he gets the double. Yabby stopping the bomb and maybe saving the round on top. Cadian is there to pick up one more, and he almost gets caught falling back. But now the question is, how could Automatic put this bomb down? That's nearly a kill, but I don't think he knows it. He has to commit to the bomb plant. And that's exactly when Cadian could find the opening. 4 seconds, and Cadian thinks he might have faked it, but he didn't. Automatic risking it all and getting the bomb plant, and now Cadian is out in the open. A missed shot here could cost him his life, and I don't think Automatic knows. I don't think he's seen him yet. He's very exposed. If he climbs back on top, he's going to be seen, and Cadian, he's quick with the sniper to bring down Automatic.
They found the opening pick. They got that kill on Stound at the corner of Long. This is a 3 versus 5, and Cadian brings it all the way back, starting with that first headshot there, but this was a magnificent spray down from Yabby, too. Oh, actually, wow, he quick scoped onto it and then was able to find it. Nice shot, actually.
Even just winning Ancient is already such an upset, right? This would be the real miracle if they could actually pull it all the way through. You've got to say, Shush with a blind spray. Trying to change the pace and trying to pull something out that they haven't really been doing before, EG, so I appreciate it, but it just backfired this time, and that'll happen sometimes, but I like at least the attempt to try and play something different.
But Shush keyed in on the angle with the op. It's so difficult. It's just simply so hard to imagine a world where EG's able to pull this one out.
Yeah. They could do a lot of damage. It kind of still makes a little bit of sense, even though they don't have a lot of money either. They're only able to take down Shush, so I'm not so sure that...
Prevent the whole pit take, as opposed to stopping the bomb plant itself. So I think EG they have a good shot at getting onto the site, but Shush, he's still lying in wait. He's right here, and everybody's arrived. The rotations are in, and there will be no such bomb plant. Yeah, there's a lot of players here from Heroic, and this is an unusual setup. You do not usually catch 3 people in the bathroom, so this is going to be interesting. Automatic, though. Beautiful spray transfer to find 2. That's a way to open things up.
Yeah, at least they're in the right position, but they still need to hit those early shots. 28 seconds. Cadian finds a free one as Breeze has got a grenade in hand. Shush quickly goes down right afterwards, and it's just too much to handle, even from beyond the grave. Cadian reaching out with that grenade and taking down Wiz. I don't think it's going to make a big difference here. Yabby, 1 versus 2. He's shown up, sure, but he doesn't have a kit currently picked up, and they're going to know exactly where he's coming from. Out in the open, he gets 1, and that's so scary. Cadian is going to be careful, too. There could be a grenade set up at some point. They're going to send, instead, Yabby to investigate. And Breeze, the patience, it's going to be paying off at the end.
Wow. Even throwing the smoke to preserve his life. That is great prescience from Breeze. If he just went for that wide swing, many players just getting excited there. Okay, no way. You're not supposed to win that fight if you're Automatic. That's supposed to be, again, not something I thought I'd cross off my bingo card today.
No, I don't think anyone was really expecting it.
Oh, he wants this. He wants this off. Take him out. Okay. Hunting for it. And now they know Tessus' position, and there's no reason to just send everybody at him. EG, you're going to have a buy into round number 15. You want to just get this gun out of Heroic's hands.
Yep.
And there it is.
They'll get it as well. Even 8 is way more impressive than I thought. 9 would be leaving Heroic in a very poor position. Oh, and that is
what?
Oh, and the follow-up. They do the classic double spray through the smoke. Just when 1 AK isn't enough.
Okay. Well, There's one in return, but Yabby just posted behind the truck, and there are a lot of T's coming at him.
30 seconds as well. They're not really slowing it down. Nealon, advanced position. Hexter's going to get one more. A couple of good kills for Yabby. Well done on the defense, but unfortunately, they had a man disadvantage already, so even the double kill's not really going to help them that much. It's down now in a 1 versus 2. And they've got a quick bomb plant. No kit, no smoke, no nothing to work with. Not even any information. That's already decayed since anyone saw anyone else on that CT side. Oh, and they whiz ready for it. 9-6 at the end of the half. And whatever plans they had, looked like they wanted to aggress on that A side a little bit early on. They've been slowed down.
Oh, and they're still going. Automatic, pushing on forward. He wants this fight. Breeze is able to take down Katie, and Automatic completes his duel as well. Now Tessus, he's swarming on in, and he's able to even it up, but just a bit. The advantage still lies with EG. 3 versus 2, but now Hex.
No, okay, we've been found out. We might as well go right now. Smokes are up, and they're trying for a bomb plant at the very least. They picked up a P250 and a USP, so they are dangerous in this round. Heroic need this so badly. They have to win it, and Stound's going to give them the first headshot and a follow-up as well to take down Wiz. It's now all on Nealon. His teammates have evaporated, and he's next on the chopping block. 1 versus 2, low on health already. Heroic, just when it matters the most. That's when they step up to the plate, and they needed this round so badly. Nealon, he can't win this fight. Tessus will take him down, and that is a nice recovery to Heroic eventually. And Wiz, look at this, even getting the early one. He's not really scared. He gets the good flick on the shush as well. That's a lot of impact for the first round, picking up the AWP, a double kill. They've left long a bit open, and that might be one of the scary positions here. But look at this. They get back behind the wall inside of the restroom, so that's fine. They can let them have long. As long as they don't get shot at them back down in the restrooms, it's all fine.
I think Wiz just got a little bit of a peek right there, but Heroic, they made their way back dice. This is going to be tough to dislodge Nealon, but Nealon actually jumps up right when Tessus is approaching, and now Heroic, despite the man disadvantage, they have the bomb down, but they're getting picked apart from every single direction.
They really needed Tessus alive. The 3-on-4, I don't know, I think that could have maybe worked out, but 2-on-4 is a bit too much, especially because they don't have anywhere to really stand. Cadian, 1 versus 4 here, is he's going to pick up the kill on the Wiz, but the bomb is on the other side. You can wallbang shoot that, but really, it's probably not going to happen. 10-second defuse on the other side, and ultimately, Cadian will be happy to save the AWP and the 10th round for EG.
And there are only a couple of defenders. It's just Breeze, it's just Hex.
Well, Smoke's pretty well timed. Molotov on the other side, and even everyone's flashed that. Molotov is doing so much to keep them back. Breeze with the double and Yabby right in return. That is an interesting exchange. Looked like that defense was going to be rock solid, but at least it's a 3-on-3 now, and Stound is thinking about it. He had the right idea, but the timing is off by a second. I don't think he realizes that Automatic has already made his way down those stairs, and that could be a nasty surprise waiting for him. A little bit of a flash to set it up, but oh, it's not going to help Stound. That was the alert that he needed. Yabby with the AWP, and it leaves Wiz on his own. 1 versus 3 as he takes down Stound at the very least, but he doesn't want to stick around for it. Realizes, like you said, it is that swing round. This one rifle is probably all they're going to have in the next round anyway. Cadian is running up close. Wiz is low on health, but it doesn't matter. That's a good pick-off, making it as expensive as possible and tying up the scoreline 10-10.
This is where the game gets really sweaty, where every single kill matters, all the econ matters. 10-10. See Hex playing the defensive setup. We'll have the smoke to block off left side there. That'll land right between the barrels and the pillar. Deploys a little bit late, but actually that's just perfect timing. Yabby, he gets gray screen, and Hex is able to collect because of it. But Heroic, they've already made their approach. They are on the bomb site right now, but they don't feel comfortable planting, interestingly enough, and they might not even get this bomb down. Nealon tags Tessus right through the smoke, and now Heroic, they don't have much to work with.
Yeah, wow. Finally a chance here, but maybe not. Final chance of the bomb plant. They've really taken them a long time. Sure, they get the bomb plant, but they've lost everyone in the meantime. What a flick from Cadian! He wants to come back, but Breeze has arrived, and that's a great clutch.
You saw him coming alive in that moment.
Yeah. They were on the bomb site for such a long time with no plant. Yeah, this is obviously sick. That is so close.
Wow.
Yeah, that's acceptable.
It was essential.
Timing betraying Breeze. Maybe just a little bit, but he can still make it work. Going to be catching some good damage on the MAC-10 inside of the bomb site, though. Hex gets blown up. That looked like no head armor. And the MAC-10 able to do a lot of damage behind it. See if they can get a quicker bomb plant this time. They feel a bit more comfortable. They're going to go for it. Breeze. That seems like madness. Was there any backup for that one at all?
I think there was a flash from automatic executes, but they still have those ready to go at a moment's notice. Now, Wiz, he wants to survive, but they are hot on his heels, and he is getting burned. Because Shush picks up that op, he'll be able to pass that to Katie in the upcoming round. And that's just a luxury at this point, too, because Heroic, they were going to be able to buy that in the upcoming one regardless of the outcome.
You know, something I mentioned earlier about a nice sort of kill distribution on the EG side. Well, now it just might be too late. By the time he shows up, there's going to be smokes and molotovs and everything else, and they're really checking it. Oh, well, that'll do it. Wall bang to take down Shush. If Heroic lose this round behind that, it's going to be real interesting.
Yeah, I found the dink right there, actually. That could have gotten really scary. Okay, they're going to mad dash for that gun, and they're going to look for another kill. Stown's still on the bomb site. That is a perfect flash to actually get EG some space, but they might have overlooked Stown. They don't know that he's here right now, and he's hitting a beautiful transfer. 3 kills for Stown, and Breeze, he just wants to escape with a weapon after all of this. Not going to happen. Well done from Stown. He was like...
Yeah, to quell any conversation about whether or not it's just like an off day or anything like that. If they can actually win it, it'd be different. Hexter's there to take on over. Wiz with a good shot to begin with, and somehow he still lives. Gonna put up another smoke to try and keep himself alive.
I think they might be going for a double fake. I think Tessus is gonna lurk out, then Stown, and then Cadian's just gonna decide after.
Yeah. Oh, this is so scary. Tessus still finds the headshot. Neelam was holding the angle down there. And like you said,
yeah,
first Tessus, then Stown, and then Cadian is going to make up his mind afterwards. Oh, what a shot from Wiz. Right through the wall to take down Stown, but they're still going to get faked here. Bomb is going to be planted. And Cadian, he's had some clutches on this map in the past, so we'll see if he can do it again. Instant bomb plant, and now... a little bit of an escape. They don't have a smoke, they don't have a Molotov or anything, so they can't really easily get rid of him. They have to straight up fight him to try and bring this round on their side. And when he's going to peek it early, Wiz to the wall again. Back-to-back wall bangs, triple in the round.
And Wiz, he wants to play support to automatic. This is really nifty, actually. And in fact, it's Neelan throwing a flash from, actually, deep B to support that. That is some great teamwork, great macro elements coming into play for EG in this one, and Hex playing to block it. What is this? Yabby doesn't know?
No, he was so sure there was going to be a flash follow-up before the peak, so he was already turned. Oh, that shut him down. It's a flawless... That would be, again, a dream start for them.
Yeah, this was such a comprehensively strong team round coming out for Evil Geniuses. It felt like everybody had a chance to take a bite of Heroic, and they all were able to accomplish that. This is so frustrating. And, all right, let's see, though. It's going to just be firepower in this round. Automatic, he has to step up. There's a couple players on this site with him, and it looks like they're just cleaning up fine and dandy. Nothing to even sweat. Single kill from Stown.
Good mechanical aim that we want to see. I don't really care how you get your aim warmed up on a map. Just try and do it because you're almost there. You're almost at the home stretch. 14-13.
Already have some early space.
Oh, this boost is dangerous when they're on the other side. Well, that's the reason why. Neelan getting a little bit too curious. It's not just dangerous for the cats.
No. Anybody can fall victim. Just great off angle from automatic there. He's really found himself in this connector.
4-on-4 though. Breeze. I can't believe he wasn't spotted. It looked like Stown should have been able to see it.
And he's going to find a multi-frag. It's that simple.
Yeah, no one's looking for it. Even the one is enough. It forces the hand of Heroic. Now they can't play their weird mid-round games. They just have to commit to the bomb site. Go straight for the plan. There's no tricky secondary plan here. Yeah,
Breeze is already holding this.
Why not? Make sure that no one can sneak through. Cadian and Yabby, they need this 2-on-4 victory to maybe even stay in the series. They're going to get the one shot there, but Yabby pushing out, and Wiz is ready for it. 15 on the side of EG.
Oh, yeah. Still so interested in this fight between Yabby and automatic. Oh, okay. There it is. Oh, my goodness. Took a second there, but that opens up the flank opportunity for Evil Geniuses. Heroic, they're getting boxed in right now.
He almost messed that up. It looked like it. Tessus is going to go down. Automatic is back with a vengeance. He's up to 22 kills. He's actually come all the way back in the game. Oh. What a monster! Taking down Shush as well. Cadian and Stown shell-shocked right in front of our eyes. They have no idea how this has happened, but it's happened anyway. 16-13 as EG bring down Heroic to shock the world.
Oh, it's close. It's close.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
They had kids.
0.8
They
seconds.
had 2 kids.
Where were the kids?
Little proactive play from EG, and now Heroic, they're making their approach.
Go. It's down on the opening. It's a good flash to set it up and a solid spray, but Wiz up on the high ground. He could have been dead right there, but a good follow-up. Reese will take one. It's all on Cadian now. Molotov is good. He's still got 40 seconds left. And this is where Cadian does some of his best work,
Yes.
so surely
He's making his way up long. He will have the time to plant, but he doesn't have a lot of time to find a new position because Automatic, he is close.
Yeah, he's got him boxed in, and that's real important. Walking in slowly, Cadian nearly getting shut down on the escape. He has no idea, and this time we're not lying. It's EG bringing down Heroic. It took a round extra, but they've done it.
Tier 1 Counter-Strike is back in